Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be showing you guys this super easy makeup tutorial, and this is a mask proof makeup guys. So as wearing mask has become new normal now, and whenever we step out anywhere we have to wear one. So I thought of doing the super easy mask proof makeup tutorial for you all, which focuses mostly on the eye makeup and keeping rest of the face very natural and simple. So let's just get started. So first thing first guys, we have to prep our skin well and keep it well moisturized and hydrated under the mask also. So I'm going to use this Cetaphil's moisturizer. It's a very nice moisturizer for all skin types. So I'm just going to massage it into the skin like this. Next I'm going to use this sunscreen by Osea Herbals. It's with SPF 45, and again it is very important to apply sunscreen guys even if you're wearing mask. So you'll feel that your skin will be protected under mask, but that's not the case. You have to apply sunscreen before doing any kind of makeup. Next I'm going to use this face primer by Nykaa. It's their Nykaa Prep Me Up primer, and I'm just going to take a little bit of it and apply it on my T-zone where I have large pores. So I'm just going to massage it into the skin like this. So our base sets well on the face and it looks flawless. Just wait for 2 minutes for it to set, and then we are going to move on to the base. So I am going to conceal my under eye area first. So I am using this MAC concealer. It's their Studio Fix concealer in the shade NC45. So I'm just going to conceal my under eye area with that. It's a pretty full coverage concealer and very nice, my most favorite. I'm just going to hide some of my acne spots also and some pigmentation I have on my face. So I'm just going to hide any uneven skin tone with this concealer. I'm just going to put some on the eyelids also, as we are going to focus on the eye makeup in this look. So I'm just going to prep my eyelids also for that. Next I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and just blend all the concealer nicely so there are no fine lines or creases left, and it all looks very natural and flawless like your second skin. Just make sure that you're using a dabbing motion like this. Don't drag the concealer, just dab it and in its place. So next I'm going to move on to the foundation. I'm using L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte foundation. It's a very nice foundation guys. Again I'm going to take a very little product and dot it all over my face, and I'm just going to blend it out using this stippling brush. You can blend it using your fingers or beauty blender, anything. So it's very nice foundation guys. It's everything you need in a foundation. It's full coverage, it's transfer proof, budget friendly, stays for a really long time and sets flawlessly on the face. And the best part is you don't even need a setting powder to set this foundation. Once set, it doesn't move from its place. I've already made a full review video of this foundation, so I'll link it down below. You can check that out. Don't forget to apply some foundation on your neck also, because otherwise it will look very different toned. So make sure that you're applying some foundation on the neck also. I'm again going to take a damp beauty blender and just dab it on my face so the foundation is set properly on the face, and any extra product left on the face, this beauty blender will get rid of that. Next I'm going to use this LA Girls Pro Conceal Concealer to highlight my under eye area and high points on my face. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of product there. On my forehead, on my nose, on the tip of my nose, on my cupid bows and my chin. And I am just going to take a damp beauty blender and blend out everything nicely. This makes your eyes look more open, so I really like to highlight my under eye area. You can totally skip this step if you don't like to highlight your under eye area. Next I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder. Now I already told you guys that our foundation doesn't need any loose finishing powder to set it, but we have applied concealer and we need to set that concealer. So I'm just going to take a little bit of amount and I am going to put it under my eyes and wherever I have applied concealer. This will make sure that the concealer is packed nicely where we have applied it and it doesn't move from its place, and it sets well and stays for a really long time and doesn't crease. Now I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I'm using this Miss Claire's eyebrow pencil. I like to follow my natural eyebrow shape and I just like to fill my eyebrows like this. Do not skip this step guys. Even if you don't like makeup, you can just you fill your eyebrows and apply some mascara and lipstick and you'll be good to go. You don't need any other makeup actually. Just doing your eyebrows or filling your eyebrows makes you look more put together, so do not skip this step. And I'm going to just groom and comb my eyebrows with the help of this spoolie so they look more defined. Now the eyebrows are done, we are going to move on to the eye makeup. So I'm using this shade as a base shade and I'm going to put it all over my eyelid. By the way, this is the palette by Urban Decay and is their Born to Run palette, my most favorite. Next I'm going to use this pinky peach shade and I'm just going to put it again all over my eyelid. Make sure that you are doing it with the fluffy brush so it is blended well. Blending is like a cardio to my hands guys. I feel blending eyeshadow or blending foundation actually is like an exercise to my hands. Next I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to put it in my crease line so it will create a nice depth to your eyes. So I'm just going to take that shade and put it in my crease line. And I'm also going to put that same shade on the outer corner of my eye also. It will actually add a nice depth to your eyes. And I'm also going to put some on the lower lash line also, under my lower lash line, so it looks all complete, so it doesn't look very incomplete. And make sure that you're blending it all well, there are no sharp edges or any lines left. Make sure that you take a fluffy brush and blend everything very nicely. So I feel that I should add a bit of color, so I'm adding this purple color only on my eyeballs. You can totally skip this step if you like only the neutral eye makeup look, so you can just stick to the previous one that we have done. Otherwise you can add any color that you like. So this is with a little bit of shimmer and I really like that look. So I'm just using my fingers to blend it. Whenever you are using a shimmer eyeshadow, you can actually blend it with your fingers. It blends very nicely. So I'm going to take that transition shade again and I'm going to blend everything together so it all looks very soft and natural and flawless. Now I'm going to take this highlighter shade and I'm going to put it in the inner corner of my eyes so that it makes your eyes look more open and it gives a very nice and glamorous look. I'm going to take that same highlighter shade and put it on the arch of my eyebrow also. It will define your eyebrows more. Next I'm going to use this Plum's Kajal. So I'm going to tightline my upper lash line using this kajal. This will define your eyes more and add that depth to your eyes. This look is all about eye makeup and concentrating on your eye, focusing on your eye. So I am going to use this Colossal eyeliner by Maybelline. This is my most favorite liner. It's a sketch liner basically, and it is a very beginner friendly. I highly recommend this liner to all the beginners. You can easily achieve that winged liner look using this liner. And same I'm going to repeat on the other eye also. It is so easy to use this liner. I mean, I have not gone to any other liner after using this. I always reach out for this one. So again I am going to apply mascara, and this is by Maybelline Falsies Push Up Drama, and it is an amazing mascara. Trust me guys, mascara can actually make or break your look. It adds that extra drama to your look, and it is an amazing makeup product, my most favorite. So just one coat of mascara and you're good to go. Just make sure that applying from the roots, and don't forget your lower lash line also. Now I'm going to apply lipstick. So I'm using this L'Oreal's Rouge Signature liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade I Represent. It's a very nice hot pink, cherry pink kind of a shade, very unique shade. And the reason I chose this lipstick is because it dries immediately and it becomes transfer proof. So for this look I decided to choose this lipstick. It's an amazing color, but I think I should neutralize it a bit. So I'm going to use this another shade called I Explore from L'Oreal only, and I'm just going to put one coat of it and mix the two lipsticks together. Perfect. Now I'm going to give you one pro tip. Just take a tissue paper and take some loose finishing powder and dab it on your lips. This will make your lips and lipstick very matte and transfer proof. You can see there is no lipstick on the tissue paper, guys. Now I'm going to take that same shade I Represent, and I'm going to use it as a blush. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm going to use this shade as a blush. I'm just going to dot it on my cheeks like this, and I'm going to blend it out using a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender. So you can actually use your fingers also to blend it. It will add that nice, like rosy look to your cheeks. The idea here is that I'm not going to use any cream or powder products on my cheeks, because our mask sits on the cheeks and we want this makeup to be as transfer proof as possible. So that's the reason I'm going to avoid putting any cream or powder products on my cheeks. So I'm not going to use any contour also or highlighter also. I'm just going to use this as a blush. And it's done, guys, and I love the way it has turned out. So one last step and most important, I'm going to use a makeup fixing spray. This is by MAC, and I'm just going to spritz some on my face and let it dry. This step will make sure that your makeup is more transfer proof, so that it doesn't transfer onto your masks. So this is the final look, guys. Super easy, super light and mask proof. I hope you guys liked watching this video. Give this video a big thumbs up, guys, and don't forget